Hi Flosstube, I'm Rachel, Stitchy Rach here on Flosstube, and on Instagram it's Tuesday the 6th of December and this is Flossmas number 6. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Welcome particularly if you are a new subscriber. Since I started doing Flossmas, I've had a few new subscribers, so if you have joined up since Flossmas started or just before, big welcome. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for coming along, and thank you to all those of you who come back on my rather sporadic schedule on a usual basis. So everyone is very welcome here to see what I have to show you. I'd also like to say thank you to Michelle, Mum Loves You GB, who gave me a really nice shout out on yesterday's Flosstube. Felt like being shouted at by royalty, crikey. So she's in the big leagues. So yeah, so thank you Michelle, that's greatly appreciated. Right, it's a bit of feast or famine on Flossmas, isn't it? I've either got hardly anything to show, or I've got absolutely loads to show. Today, bit more to show, to be honest. So without further ado, shall we just plough in? I'll just have a drink of tea. It's getting cold actually. I had this tea for a little while. I was doing some ironing. And also I've tried a new colour of eyeshadow today and I'm really not very sure about it. Not sure. Right, so what have I been working on since you saw me yesterday? So let's start with my Penelope's pocket project bag, and in this I keep House on Pumpkin Hill Pinky. Oh, also, we have a sunny day today for the first time, I think, since December started. So I'm not having to put the light on. So hopefully the colours will be a bit better today and less impacted by artificial light. Anyway, so House on Pumpkin Hill Pinky. For those of you that have been here before, you'll know this is my out and about project at the moment, which I use when stitching not at home. So yesterday, dance class. There was a dance class yesterday. And so I got a little bit more on this done. Not loads, not a heavy day for stitching, not at home, but I did get a bit done. And I'm going to try and fold over this fabric because it's super see-through. See if I can make it into a... so you can see. There we go, let's try that. And here is where I am. So yesterday I basically just carried on outlining this pumpkin. I mean, I knew from the chart it was going to be big, but suddenly when I see it there, it is huge. It is huge. I have some more out and about stitching tonight, so my plan is to carry on doing the outline and then just the fill-in, because it's literally all white fill-in, so I can just go backwards and forwards with the white. This is stitched on 32 count Belfast linen in charcoal by Zweigart, with all the called for thread, which are Gentle Arts. So yeah, plugging along on that, hoping I will get to a finish on that before too much longer. And as I say, it's my pumpkin-y Penelope's pocket project bag. I'll put that over there so I don't forget to take it later. Right! And then the other cross stitch I worked on yesterday was my Japanese Hiragana sampler, and I finished it. So there it is. Finished, and I ironed it as well. So I was ironing clothes, but had the iron on, so gave it an iron this morning. I'm really pleased. Still don't know if I'm saying Hiragana right, but there you are. So this is stitched on, this is by Modern Folk Embroidery. It's stitched on 40 count antique white linen by Zweigart in Silks for You PR150, and I am really chuffed. So good to get another finish in before the end of the year. I think I'm going to frame this and put it on my gallery wall. But yeah, really pleased with that. Really pleased with that. And because I finished it, I did something else. I actually finished it this morning. When I went to bed last night, I basically just had the end flower to do, but I was tired. So I picked it up again this morning and just put that in. If you've been here before, you may have seen this, but I think I've only shown it once, so maybe not. This is my Elsie. This is a product from Penelope's Pocket. And if I undo this, it's basically a little booklet. And inside you've got felt to keep spare threads on. And then up here, I don't know if you can see that. Can you see the needle on there? There's a little magnet stitched into it. It's a needle minder. And the outside is covered in 32 count vintage country mocha. And you get it completely plain. But you can stitch your own things on the outside. I can't remember if you can buy this by itself from Penelope's Pocket or if you need to buy a project bag as well. Not sure. But my plan for this is, for every bit of my stitching that lends itself, because some of the bigger projects don't, but for more the sampler things, I'm going to stitch a motif from that sampler on here. So it's almost like a collage of my stitching journey. So this down here is from House on Pumpkin Hill, which I just showed you. It's the padlock. I stitched it in the same thread it's stitched in on my House on Pumpkin Hill. And this is obviously one of the flowers from the top border of my Japanese Angora sampler. And again, I stitched it in the Silks For You that I've been using. And so every time I finish a project or just fancy it from that project, I will stitch something on here. So it kind of becomes a record of my own stitching. And like I say, you can get those from the Penelope's Pocket website as well. So I did this flower this morning after I finished the sampler. So yeah, and I'm really enjoying having that and being able to use it as just a little book to hold your threads in and whatnot when you're stitching out and about. The threads inside it at the moment actually came with it. They kind of match the pink and green fabric, and I think Sarah has another one called the Mabel that's basically the same thing but blue and green rather than pink and green. So yeah, so that's that. And then I also did some more knitting on my Land of Sweets cowl. So it will look like that. Well, it won't look exactly like that because obviously I'm using my own advent calendar to do it, so the colours will differ, but that's the general idea. I'm rubbish at showing knitting, so do bear with me here. But yesterday I had finished the first kind of band of colour and I started the second band of colour and I'm about halfway through it. So I don't know how to show knitting, I'm really bad at it. Let's have a look. Here we go. And this is where I am. So there you go, you can see the grey and that is showing much better today. I still don't know if you can see the purpley specks in it, but there you go. And then the second band is that purple above it, and I'm about halfway up that band now. So yeah, just keeping going round and round, round and round. This band that I'm working on at the moment is just stockinette stitch, so it's literally just knitting all the way round, all the way round. So yeah, I feel like I'm making good progress there. So that's those things, and I'm keeping the Land of Sweets cowl in this another Penelope's Pocket bag. This is a Gertrude, it's like a big tote, and I like these for knitting projects because obviously you can fit in your needles and your pattern and your wool, and there's a crochet hook in there now because I dropped some stitches the other day. I'm still enough of a new knitter that dropping stitches kind of makes me panic a little bit. I don't know if that ever goes away. I can just see the whole thing unravelling, but anyway, I saved it, it's fine. I should learn not to panic because I don't need to anymore, I don't think. So, having said that, shall I show you the ball of that purple? Maybe, now I've got some better light, so hold on. Hold. Here we go. So this was colour 1, because I've balled the first 2 colours now because I've been knitting them. Sorry, the crinkles. That's colour 1. Where's my piece of paper gone? That's colour 1. There you go. And colour 2, which I'm currently knitting with, oh, my cat's just walked in, is there. So much more kind of purpley. So there we go. Right, let me make sure these are in the right bags, otherwise it's going to confuse everything. Right, 1 and 2. Please don't judge my balling skills. They're not the best. They're not the best. Right, so shall we open the Lay Family Yarn calendar and see what it is? Do you know what? I was nearly going to look for 5 then. I'm having real problems with remembering what day it is and which one I need to pick up. So this is number 6 in my Lay Family Yarn Advent. This is a fingering weight wool. Let's see what we've got today. Ooh, there you go. This one is has a lot more blue in than the other one, so it's starting to get reddy blue. Showing pretty well there actually, as I suspected. We're getting better colour representation today. So that is number 6. And yeah, it's got some purple, specks of kind of grey blue, kind of reddy pink. Yeah, nice. Nice, nice, nice. I wonder how far I'll get with this cowl by the end of December. And shall we open the other wool one while we're at it? So this is the Skein and the Stitch box. Day 6, Rachel, day 6. And this one is a DK weight wool. 8, 18, that's 9. Not to be confused with 6. 21, 6. Ah. There you go. Very similar little bags. In fact, they are exactly the same bags. I've only just noticed that on day 6, and I've only just noticed that Lay Family Yarn and the Skein and the Stitch come in exactly the same little paper bags. There you go. So this is the DK weight, and this is the Very Georgian Christmas. And so far we've had a kind of couple of naturals and a few pinkies. And there is a shawl pattern to go with these that I might start when I'm feeling a little more confident. And today we have another pink. This is a much more baby kind of very delicate pink. Shall I get some of them out and see if we can show a little kind of colour? What's that one? That's 5. So this was yesterday. I think we've got a bit of a fade going on. Let's have a look. And I'll have to try and remember which one's which, so they all go back in the right bags. That's 3. Where's 4? You number 4? This is 4. And the first 2 were the more neutral ones. Yeah, we've definitely got a bit of a fade situation going on here. So that is the last 4 days. So this is today, yesterday, day before and day 3. So we definitely got... Ooh, they're quite hard to hold all together. A bit of a pink fade going on there. Nice, very nice. Right, now let me make sure I get all these in the right bags. That is 3. 3 in there. 4 in there. 6 in there. And 5 in there. Awesome. Right. Jolly good. Jolly good. Jolly good. Right. Okay. Shall I show you some old finishes? Show you a couple of old finishes today? Sorry. Oh, I won't get them all out every day. I know it's a bit of a pain when I back around with bag through. And I'm not going to edit it, sorry, because it just takes too long. So the first one, this is just Diddy, is this. It's a little fireman. Not dated. Has my trusty rust mark up here. Now, I don't know for definite when this guy was stitched, but I am pretty sure it was a present from my parents-in-law. Just this tiny little kit is just like a stocking filler on Christmas. And I'm pretty sure it's from them because my father-in-law was a fireman. So I should probably do something with that. I could make it into a tiny little pillow and give it to him, or a card or something. But I'm pretty sure it was from them. I think you can get those little kits of little people, can't you? Can't remember anything about it. Obviously super quick stitch. So that's one. So any ideas of what to do with that? Maybe a card for my father-in-law, or little cushion or something. We'll see. Back's not very neat on that. Right, and then do these have a date? No, these don't have a date. I clearly went through a massive phase of not dating anything. Excuse me. I'll show you both of these actually, because they kind of go together. I think I was giving them together. So these are from, I don't know if you remember, All Our Yesterdays, which was kind of a DMC series. And they're two kind of Victorian children. So I've got a girl there herding some geese. And, well, a child, I assume a boy from the clothes, with a big umbrella at the seaside. Both got rust marks, but again, far enough away that that's not going to cause a problem. They're quite sweet really, aren't they? Maybe I should get those framed. Maybe they should go in the framing pile. Definitely would fit in a gallery wall. They're not too childish or anything like that. So maybe those are two that I should attempt to do something with. I'm afraid no date, no nothing. So I can't exactly remember, but probably late teens, maybe early 20s. There you go. But yeah, I'm pretty sure they were DMC kits. Again, they're on Ada, all the kit stuffs, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, DMC, I don't know if they still do All Our Yesterdays, but there were a big range for them in the early noughties, I think. So yeah, let's put those to one side and see if I can maybe get them framed or something. Pop them there. Right, so I told you it was random, the stuff in there. So, you know, we've had Winnie the Pooh, we've had a little fireman, we've had some Australian children's characters, a couple of Victorian children, you know, all kinds of stuff, all kinds of stuff. Right, shall we do our patchwork rabbit advent? Here it is, day number 6. Little mug of hot chocolate or tea, maybe tea in my case. There we go. I think this is thread again. I think. Oh, it is sea oats. It's kind of a very delicate, kind of creamy gold. Not too yellow. It's nice. It's nice. So we've got our floss ring. Now that is the first one that doesn't kind of match the yellow in that. I did wonder if we get a yellow that matched this variegated today, but we haven't. So that's what we've got so far for the floss ring. Right, pop it on there with the others. There we go. Right, and finally, I picked up my post yesterday and I had some stitchy kindness. I shall show you what it is. This is from, let me show you first. This is a very cute pouch. And I think you already know who it's from, don't you? This is from Sarah at Penelope's Pocket, so I didn't buy this. This was a gift. As I say, some nice stitchy kindness. I think it's because she had seen my other pouch that's just like that, that Stan, my dog, has chewed, so it won't zip up anymore. And so she sent me another one, which is super kind. I obviously said thank you privately, but thank you very much, Sarah. And she said to me, oh, well, you'll have to start knitting socks now. Oh, socks scare me. Socks scare me. But I was kind of enthused by that challenge last night, so I said, all right, 2023, New Year's resolution, I'll knit a pair of socks. So I did a bit of a dig around on the internet last night. I think I found a pattern. I think I found some tutorial videos that will work for me. So yeah, new year, maybe some socks. And I'll pop them in here. So with that, you have seen that I think the entire range of Penelope's Pocket products on this video today. So I've thrown it over there. You've got their vinyl fronted project bags, which I showed you for House on Pumpkin Hill. You have the Gertrude, which is the big tote. I can't remember what this one's called. Can't remember. And then you've got my little Elsie. And actually I lie, because she now does a non-vinyl fronted project bag as well, which I do have one of, but it's not here. But so anyway, you've seen 4 out of 5 products today on this channel. So go buy yourself a Penelope's Pocket project bag for Christmas. Right, that's it. Gosh, it's longer than I thought it was going to be today. 20 minutes. Okay, well, thank you for joining me. I hope you continue to come back. I will keep trying to do these as we go through Advent, and until tomorrow. See you later, Stitchers. Bye.